friends and residents, very happy to join you this morning. Beautiful weather, no rain, no sunshine, and launch a clean and green Singapore Carnival. I make it a point to join this event every year because it's an important event which reminds us that we must keep Singapore clean and green and never take it for granted. Getting here where we are today took a lot of effort. We had to improve our sanitation, our waste management, our public health. We had to clean up our rivers and water bodies. We had to plant trees and greenery all over the island, change the social habits of millions of Singaporeans. So today we can be proud of the home that we have built for us all, with more than 500 public parks and 1,000 community gardens all over the island. We have 300 kilometers of park connectors, 32 ABC projects, active, beautiful, and clean waters. We also have a kampong spirit in our people, as exemplified by the volunteers of the Community in Bloom gardening movement. And every year they come and some of them receive awards, and every year I see some of their works. And it's impressive how much effort they put in, how much pride they take in the little gardens which they cultivate and nurture with tender, loving care. For example, Mr. Joel Lee, who's receiving a Community in Bloom award this year. He helps out at several community gardens. Joel, congratulations. And he also conducts training at the Association of Special Needs to help the members get jobs in the horticulture industry. We have to keep up this clean and green effort. That's why we plant trees at this event every year. Not only do they improve our living environment, but they carry a deeper meaning. The Chinese saying says, 前人种树，后人乘凉. One generation plants the trees, the later generations enjoy the shade. And it reminds us of our responsibility to build a better Singapore for our children. So today we planted a growing blimbing tree. Looks small, but it will grow, and in 40, 50 years' time, it will be 50 meters tall. I hope it will still be standing here on the same spot. And their children, our children and grandchildren will enjoy the shade. The next stage in our clean and green journey is sustainability. Small country, small island, we are always constrained, not enough land, limited natural resources. And with climate change, our environmental challenges are growing. Temperatures are rising. Droughts and water shortages are becoming more common. Lingui Reservoir in Johor, which supplies water to Singapore, is very dry. Right now, less than 1/4 full, only 22%. And that slightly improved because it rained last week. And I hope it rains this week in Johor again too. Mosquito-borne diseases are spreading. Dengue. I came here, my phone says beep, beep. I looked at it, it says, you are near one dengue cluster. I checked up the red cluster nearby. And dengue is not the only disease. You also have Zika, which is now in Singapore. We are fighting it. We have to keep it down. And I'm glad that with the cooperation of Singaporeans, we closed out the Zika clusters that we knew about quickly. To make the city sustainable, we've got to get everybody to do our part. The government is investing in energy efficiency in order to meet our targets in the Climate Action Plan, which we announced this year, to reduce our carbon emission intensity by 36%, which means for every dollar of GDP which we produce, we consume about 1/3 less carbon than we used to do. We're also building our sustainable infrastructure, like a 5th new water plant, which will be completed by the end of this year, and 3 more desalination plants by 2020 to increase our water supply and make it more reliable. And we are setting aside land for green and blue spaces for everybody to enjoy. But sustainability also depends on each one of us, how we live our daily lives, how we adjust our habits to be greener. For example, reducing waste, saving water, driving less, embracing technology that makes our homes and workplaces more eco-friendly. And we can also participate in many environmental programs. Like in Northwest District, there are 80 such programs actively involving volunteers. And I'd like to congratulate Northwest District for once again winning the Clean and Green Singapore Best Community Achievement Award. Well done to the Mayor and to all the Northwest District advisors and grassroots leaders and residents. It's getting a bit boring, but every year we see them back again. I'm encouraged that many passionate individuals and interest groups are going that extra mile, like Madam Lalitama Nair, who is a woodlands environment champion. She promotes a love for environment among young people. She conducts free gardening programs for children. She mentors teenagers on sustainable living and how to start green initiatives that benefit the community. Or the project called Repair Kopitiam. It started by Mr. Veerapan Swaminathan and Ms. Farah Sanwari to challenge the throwaway culture in Singapore, to encourage people to go beyond recycling, repair items that still can be used through workshops, and also conduct dialogues to get participants to think about a sustainable future. Their examples reflect the theme of our carnival this year, which is caring for our environment together. So we work together through our collective efforts. We can create a cleaner, greener, more sustainable home for ourselves and our children for a long time more to come. Thank you very much.